Hello my dear subscribers, welcome back to my channel. My name is Lana and today we're discussing celebrities, news and drink a lot of coffee. Let's go! Alec Baldwin apparently reached a settlement with Halyna's family, the woman that he killed in 2020 in the Rust shooting in Mexico. These news, I think they're so unfair that his attorney thinks it should be recognized as a measure of justice. I don't think that a murder, which would be covered by money, would be ever recognized as a measure of justice. Even though it was a wrongful death, he is still responsible for his actions. Don't you think so? I do think he, of course, feels so bad and guilty and so on, but this is not enough. And I think his behavior should be brought to light and he should be responsible for this. And this is not only about wrongful death, it's also about that he left a whole family without mother. Her son, the husband without wife, and it's just so wrong. I think all these rich people in America, they are above the law and they are not responsible for their actions. As in my case with Alec Baldwin, that was in 2016, his behavior was never brought to justice. And I was this extortionist and this kind of course that was a scam and scams lawsuit and everything else, but you know, these rich people will never be brought to justice, and this is just the way America works. Poor regions, poor areas, poor counties, they're going to be in jail, they're going to die in jail from COVID, from every other wrong thing, but these rich people, they misbehave and they have criminal behavior and they will never be brought to justice. And this is a sad part about America, and we of course cannot change this, unfortunately. But let's discuss what else is there. And one of my favorite celebrities, Kanye West, tweeted something bad in regards to Jewish people, and apparently Jewish people didn't like it and they blocked his Twitter account, they blocked him everywhere, and even Chase Bank recommended him to find a new bank to hold his assets because they no longer want to deal with Kanye West. And that old actress, Jamie Lee Curtis, she said she woke up this morning and she read a tweet from Kanye West and she burst into tears because her feelings were touched and so on. I think she just must get her mental health checkup if she wakes up and read a tweet and she's crying over a tweet. What do you think? Let me know. Please comment. But after I said all of that, I had personally never experienced good relationships with any Jewish people. And that includes that former New York Governor Alec Baldwin, who abused me at Plaza Hotel and later covered his abuse by extortion scandal, and he put me in jail for the whole year. And his friend, the Judge Solomon, he was the judge of mine. It was just a terrible, terrible situation, you know. I had to stay in jail for the whole year while his friend put $1 million bail. So it's just, you know, unacceptable to me. So this very tight Jewish community that rules the world, they are so close to each other and they're trying to block all the negativity, all the things that people accusing them of, and they're just, some of them are very big criminals, but with this behavior they're just blocking America's freedom of speech, and I think it's just unacceptable. What do you think? Please let me know. Another news that Meghan Markle and Prince Harry are going to meet Kate Middleton and Prince William in the US in December, and they are agreed to heal the rift between them. But to me, Meghan Markle is just a celebrity that is looking for another picture opportunity, and she's just obsessed with her celebrity status. And I remember when I was at the US Open, or I forgot where I've been actually, but it was Serena Williams, yes. I think it was her last play in the US, and Meghan Markle went there, and Prince Harry was in London at the moment. And I saw Meghan Markle, yeah, I saw her, and I was thinking, okay, where is her child? And after I Googled her, her child was with a nanny in California, and her child was just a newborn at that time. So I thought this behavior is just totally unacceptable by me, as I was a mother as well. And I would never leave my child without a second parent, with just some stranger nanny. And it just, these people like Meghan Markle and Prince Harry, they're the ones who control their news, at least the news about them in the US. So they could bring it as an article, okay, our son is staying with our nanny here in New York, and the nanny is just right here and by the mother's side. But you got my point. My point is that a mother should never leave a newborn child. But in this Kate Middleton and Prince William visit to the US, this couple, again, they're running to these monarchs, to this future queen and king, for another picture opportunity, and they're just not busy with anything in the US. They have nannies, they have people who work for them, they have their celebrity status, but what are they doing after they left family in London, after they lost the status? What are they doing in here? I'm just wondering. They are not producing any movies, they are not doing anything, they are not busy with anything. And I'm always surprised by the way how Meghan Markle treats new articles about her. So I am a mother with 2 kids as well, but I don't have time to read articles at all. So whenever I open an article and I find it interesting, okay, I decided to be a blogger and I make the news. But what is she doing? What is Meghan Markle doing? It looks like she is just reading the news about herself, and I think it's not healthy. At least it's not healthy towards parenting. What do you think? Let me know, and subscribe to my channel, please. Here we're gonna be every day discussing celebrities, news, and whatever interesting is happening in the world. Bill Murray, one of my favorite actors. I love his movies, and I think he's, not only I think, but he is a Hollywood legend. He is a legend that is still alive, but it did not save him from the allegations that came from various people about his wrong behavior, and apparently somebody accuses him of kissing, and of a man accusing him of putting him into trash. Let me read. "He picked me up by my ankles," said Green of Murray, "held me upside down, then got me over a trash can, and he was like, 'The trash goes in the trash can.'" And so many, just a huge piece of accusations coming towards Bill Murray. But with the image that he portrays to the world and the image of his real self, we never dealt with him in our daily life, but we don't know who he is really. But I think these accusations are true, not because Bill Murray is just a legend and these people are now trying to build their image through his career or through his celebrity status. But I think when you're so rich, when you're so famous, when you think about yourself, you're just the top of the top of the top. And you're kind of losing your mind when you're thinking so big about yourself. And I believe he did all these things that people accuse him of. And I believe he did even more because, newspapers are rarely print the accusations, and the newspapers, they are afraid of a lawsuit against them brought by huge powerful celebrity with some reputation, such as Bill Murray, and they are actually afraid of being sued. And if this accusation, for instance, is not true, and if this accusation does not have enough evidence, they will not print it. But I do believe that Bill Murray is this kind of man who can do whatever he wants to, whenever he wants to, and whatever. And he is just this kind of person because his fame and his money completely dragged him. They pulled him out of the realness and dropped him into his own world of imagination and of him being a king. So what do you think? Let me know. If you believe or if you do not believe, I'm just so interested and curious to think, what do you guys believe into?